Okay. So again, I'd like to welcome everyone to the Dive Sales Conference for AquaLung for the range for 2022. As we know, we have a few different time zones that we're taking into account, so I appreciate you all taking the time to come and spend it with us. As we had talked about, and as you've seen with the invitation I'd sent out, we're looking at roughly 3 hours, maybe a little bit less. Okay. All of the videos that you'll see will be presented by the product managers. So you'll get all the details on all of the new updates, and there's some exciting stuff coming up for you to have a look at. But you will also receive the PowerPoint presentations by email, or I may put them on the Dropbox and share the link with you there. It depends on how heavy they are. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll get started now with a nice introduction from our global ambassadors with Philippe and Ashlyn Cousteau. We'll make our way through to the first break, which will be just after Jan has shown us dive the MFS. Then we move into the second portion, starting with Manu with the BCD range, some nice updates with the instruments that you'll see as well as the BCD range, actually. Some interesting stuff for you there, exciting stuff. And then we'll make our way through to another break just after dry wear and wetsuits. When we come to the final section of the presentation, we'll have a look at free diving, and a really exciting update, I think, for Asia when it's free diving coming to AquaLung, and you'll get more details on it then. Okay. As we move through, then I'll do a short close just after the marketing presentation from Lauren. And as I said, guys, we should be looking at roughly 3 hours the whole way through. As we go through, as you've already done, guys, you're all well practiced, well versed. Please switch off your mics, switch off your cameras while the videos are on, just to make sure that we don't have any issues with the streaming. Okay. But if the video freezes as it did last year, please feel free to send me a message or just shout at me. I'll pick up from it on there. Okay. But I hope you enjoy. Okay, guys, here we go.
Hey everybody, how you doing? It's Philippe and Ashlyn Cousteau here.
Oops.
Hey everybody, how you doing? It's Philippe and
Oops. Let's lay plans. 1 second.
Hey everybody, how you doing? It's Philippe and Ashlyn Cousteau here.
Hello, coming to you from Los Angeles,
Yes.
where we would much rather be with you all, though we also know this year looks very different, but we're glad that you're at least getting together this year.
That's right. And
That's
I
the
know,
silver lining, right?
Exactly. Though, as Ashlyn said, we're sorry we're not with you. I know we know it's been a rough year and a half,
Yeah.
but we are so grateful for all the hard work you've done, sticking to it. And my goodness, we are so excited about what's coming down the pike.
Yeah, from the new lines that are coming out, and we are just so excited to be a part of this as the global ambassadors, and really thankful to AquaLung and you all to really digging into the sustainability of the company, of the planet, and of our oceans.
Yeah, you know, AquaLung stands for innovation. It's been first to dive, and now leading the industry again in terms of recognizing the responsibility that the dive industry has to being as sustainable stewards of the ocean as possible. And listen, AquaLung is leading the way, so we're thrilled to be part of that process. There are great things ahead. That's all we want to say. We're really excited to be part of the team and work with you all. Hopefully, next time we're doing this, we'll all be doing it somewhere amazing in person.
I agree.
But until then, thank you all so much for the work you do. You're the
you.
backbone of AquaLung.
There we go. And over to Christophe Chavanel.
Welcome everybody for the 2022 AquaLung Sales Conference. I hope you're ready. Today will be a long day. We'll have a lot of presentation, many new products, many inspiring story to show you. So I hope you're ready. We are super proud and exciting, and I hope you will share this excitement at the end of this day. To start my presentation, I want to drive you through 5 key points. First, our ambition. For 2022, we are ambitious. I want to share this ambition with you. Then I will drive you through our foundation, our message, our signature, and we finish the presentation with our playground. So let's start first with our ambition. 2020 and 2021 have been very special years. Everybody knows that. But we didn't sleep during this time. So we prepare ourselves to be ready when the market will go back at full speed. So our ambition for 2022 is really to lead the market. So we want to deploy fully our strategy to lead the market, to create our dominance in the market. So that means we want to take market share. So of course we have strengths in the market and we want to build on that, but we also have new opportunity and want to be sure we grab all these opportunities. So it's very important to have this mindset. We want to take market share in 2022. And we also want to be the most desirable brand in the market through innovation and through design. As I said before, we have many new products and that will be very strong opportunity for you when you visit the dealer to take these opportunities. So very important to keep this mindset. We have to be ambitious for 2022 and we prepare everything we have prepared is to be ready for 2022. We can't hide anymore. We really want to implement the new brand in the market. To implement this brand, so we have strong foundation. So it's like for an house, we have to build a strong foundation to be able to build on this foundation. So our 3 principal foundations. The first is our mission. So our mission is the reason why we exist. So that's very important to keep this in mind, is to understand why we do what we do. So that's a very strong statement, and this has to be very clear for everybody to be sure we build on this foundation. So why we exist? So we exist because we provide the most advanced gear enabling underwater explorer to connect or reconnect and go beyond the expected. So there is strong fundamental things in this statement. First, we are a product company. So we are doing and we are building gear. So on everything we do, we have to be very clear and proud of what we do. We are a company that build equipment. So we are an equipment company. The second statement is about underwater explorer. So as you see, we don't speak about diver, we speak about explorer. So it's really an important message we want to give. So when we go diving, we go exploring the ocean. So that's very a strong statement. It's also based on our founder that's built the brand and is to anniversary this heritage for us. So we are equipping explorer. And the last part is go beyond the expected. So it's really important also that we go beyond what the consumer is expecting from us, what the dealer is expecting from us. So the idea behind is really to push boundaries. We really want to go beyond what people expect from us. So that's a clear statement. So this is our mission. The second foundation is about our vision. So the vision is the reason what give us a goal, a roadmap to where we want to go. So it's more a long-term statement, foundation. So for the vision, we want to be the iconic brand for underwater exploration, available everywhere, bringing all ocean lovers together around the diving lifestyle. So that's a nice vision. So being the iconic brand, so we are an iconic brand, but we want also to stay this iconic brand. So we want to stay on top of the game, top of the mind of every people that love the ocean. Underwater exploration, again, this notion of we don't go diving, we go exploring. We go underwater to see the beauty of the ocean. So we are going there to explore the ocean. Bringing all ocean lovers together around the diving lifestyle. So this is our vision. This is our roadmap. The last part of the foundation is our value. So we can call it the DNA of the brand also. It's where we are built and it's our proper DNA. And there is 4 values that I want to share with you. The first one is a quest for wonder. So in the ocean, you have many beautiful things. So, and we probably didn't explore and see everything that can offer this ocean. So we are always on the quest for the wonder, to see the beauty of the ocean. That means also we want to protect this beauty. So that's the 2 notions on beyond the quest for wonder is and exploring and see the beauty and protect the ocean. The second value is innovation for that free divers. So of course we want to innovate. So we are born from innovation, but we want to keep going and bring even more and more innovation. So we have now a full team, R&D team in our headquarters, thinking about what will be the equipment, the product for the future. So that's a strong mindset we used to have, and we want to put back as the top of the mind in the company. So innovation that free the divers, same. We don't innovate to innovate. We really want the innovation to help the diver, the explorer, to enjoy the exploration and not focusing on his equipment. He needs to focus on the dive. The third value is technical excellence. Diving is very demanding activity. So for safety reasons, so we need to bring qualitative product. So we have this knowledge. So we are built also, we really believe it's part of the DNA of the brand. We own our factory. We have a strong knowledge to build the best product in the market. So we want this to continue in the future, bring technical excellence. So that's where the quality is always most important than the price, for example. No compromise on the quality of the product. And the last value is inclusive and fun. So we want to welcome everybody. So we are not exclusive. We want to welcome more people to discover the ocean. So we are including, and we don't want to be too serious. So it's still a fun activity. So we want to be sure we are inclusive and fun. I put these 4 values together because they are working together. It's separate. If you take them separately, it could be anybody. What is AquaLung is when you put these 4 values together. This is what represents the brand. So that was for the foundation, the mission, the vision, and the value. That's strong foundation that we built in 2021, and this is where we will keep going for the future season. Based on this foundation, we also develop a strong message. So the idea of the message is how we can bring these to the consumer. So in 2021, we launched our first brand campaign with Beyond the Expected. So really the idea behind it is just to translate all this message we have and our history to the consumer and show the consumer where we want to go. So we believe that it was very impactful. It's a very impactful message and it's very inspiring. So using strong message, we implement fully in 2021. So you saw part of it. You will see through the year we have more about this brand message, Beyond the Expected. And you will see in Lauren's presentation that even for 2022, we will bring even more story and keep the same message around Beyond the Expected. So we believe that this message is really reflecting what the brand is about. And of course, as I said before, we are a product company. So we want to be sure also this message reflects to the product campaign. So a few examples of 2021 product will be on the same template for 2022. So the idea here is really to get a cohesive and consistent communication. In the past, we used to develop different campaign by product, so it was not very clear for the consumer. The idea here is really to be clear with one message and one frame that people can refer. So that's clearly for people, this is an AquaLung advertising and communication around the product. The goal also is to magnify the product. So sometimes we just use a lifestyle product, we don't really see the product. This is really to make sure we magnify the product. The product is the center of the campaign. And we believe that this is a very fresh and modern look. So it's also the goal for us is also to bring something new in the market, something unexpected, and go beyond the expected with a campaign with something that is a bit more fresh and more modern in a market. So this is our message: go beyond the expected, and the product campaign. The other big news for 2021 was our new logo and signature. So as you all know, I hope, you see that we have updating our new AquaLung logo. So the main change is really with remove the wave from the middle of the name to the front of the name. So it's allow us in the future to be able to even separate both of it. So they are not linked together anymore. So that will help us also in the future to get a different branding on product. Something that is probably more easy to recognize when you take a picture. So the wave on its own will be becoming a strong branding on the product side. So I took some example, for example, on key brand in the market. As you can see, the Nike or the Apple or McDonald's. These logos, they don't even put the name of the brand. You can easily recognize which brand is it. So this is our goal with the wave. So that will be also a long-term strategy. It's not doing in one time. So I think Nike say that it took them 20 years that people can recognize the swoosh without being Nike. So we are on the road to implement this, but we really want to focus also moving forward on the wave. As I said, in 2021, we implement mainly in marketing the new logo. In 2022, as you can see, a few teaser of the new product for the season, we're starting to implement the new logo, on the new product. So all new product for 2022 will have the new signature and the new logo AquaLung. Even the legend, that is not new for 2022, but because it's an iconic product for the brand, we feel that even the legend was needed to also implement this new logo. So you will be excited to see that how all of these come to life in 2022. So strong for starting to implement the signature on the product in 2022. Another way to also implement our signature is the packaging. So you will see also that the first step are renewing the packaging. So it will be a phase in 2 different years. So 2022 is the start, and we will carry on in 2023. So the goal in packaging is 3 goals. First is to be consistent. So in the past, we used to have different packaging by product. So it was not very relevant. It was looking like a different brand. So the idea is really to be more consistent. So you can see on the slide how the box, or the new box for the regulator is now in a paper craft. We have the new hang tag for the wetsuit matching. The packaging for the instrument will be the same type of the box. So the idea is really to build something consistent. We also want to elevate the consumer experience. So you will see that in every packaging we put, we also implement what you can see we call our world. We also tell a story to the consumer. So it's something that also describing what the brand is about, just to be sure when every time a consumer is buying the product, he knows what we are doing behind. So that's very important. I think it will create a great story for the consumer. Also, the beyond the expecting will be printed quite heavily in our product, just to be sure everything is connected. And the last part is probably also one of the most important parts, is also to bring a sustainable solution. So the goal is really by 2023 to remove all the plastic from our packaging. So we already did a lot in the past. 2022 will be a second step, and we will finish this story in 2023. So the idea is really to use recyclable paper craft so in all our packaging. So that's really a very strong story and a strong statement. The last part of the presentation will be about the playground. So Laurent went into detail the last CES conference to present the key activities, the 8 activities, the 3 types of consumer. So I will not go through again to the detail, but there is 2 major updates for 2022. The first one is about snorkeling. So in snorkeling, we used to have the AquaLung brand, the AquaLung Sport brand. So that was our key brand for snorkeling, but it was a bit isolated. So it was not really fully integrated in the rest of the activities. It was a bit a brand on its own. So for 2022, we move away from AquaLung Sport, and the snorkeling is now under the AquaLung brand. So the snorkeling activity is fully integrating into the assortment. So when we develop the assortment, when we develop marketing, the snorkeling will be fully integrated. So we use the same color palette on the snorkeling than on the dive, for example. So first statement, the snorkeling is now fully used for the season is the investment of the brand into freediving. So we had the ambition to go into freediving exploration, apnea exploration. We now want also to explore brand to attack the freediving segment. So as you can see on the activity, we have 4 activities that are fully dedicated to scuba diving, and we have now activities dedicated to freediving, and AquaLung will be investigating 3 of these categories: the snorkeling, the apnea performance, and the apnea exploration. So we have a specific workshop and video to tell you what will be our story for 2022 on freediving. But just as an overall comment about freediving, we really want to create something cohesive. So not having the snorkeling on its own and freediving separate. So we really want to create something that is first one brand, so between scuba diving and freediving, and in the freediving create the same spirit. So something cohesive. Having one single brand is very important for us to be more impactful in the market. But let's go into detail during the freediving workshop when you'll see all the products that we are developing for 2022 on freediving. Again, very strong opportunity for us. So just to summarize a bit, and our ambition, and again, we make a clear statement at the beginning that we want to lead the market. So I believe we have a solid brand foundation. So we say we implement the mission, the vision, the value. We're starting our brand campaign in 2021. So I think we are starting to build a strong foundation, and we need to carry on this foundation. 2022, I believe in the history of the company, you have never had so many new products in one season. So you will see there is, in every product category, you have new product coming up. And not only 1 or 2, but even in terms of colors, we are bringing a lot of new color for the season. So a lot of opportunity there. An inspiring story. So as I said, we launched our brand campaign in 2021. We'll carry on in 2022. We have a clear vision of what we want to tell our story, and we will keep pushing on that. And Lauren will drive you through all the key initiatives we have for 2022. So we are confident, we are strong. I hope you will be also confident and strong when you see all the product presentation and the marketing presentation. Thanks a lot for your attention. I hope you enjoyed this introduction. Just a teaser of all the new product coming and all the great presentation that the team put together. Hope to speak to you soon and keep pushing beyond the expected.
Okay, great. And over to Manu with the regulators.
Hi everyone, nice to see you again. And now let's talk about regulators. Before talking about the product, I want to come back on a few words concerning the key initiatives we have for 2022. So the main purpose of this new range is to have some weapon to fight on the mid-range segment. So for that reason, we decided to introduce a new franchise of regulators to have something strong on these regulators for enthusiast discoverers. So the name of that new franchise is the Helix franchise. So the Helix franchise is made to replace what we used to call the core. So the core in 2022 will become the Helix product. For the cold water, we decided to kill the Supreme name, which is not really appropriate because for the consumer, Supreme is the top of the range, which is not the case of the core, which is again a mid-range. So for the cold water, we decided to use the Pro name. So let's discover now the Helix Pro regulator. The Helix Pro is made with some parts that you already know. So let's have a quick view of it. Helix Pro first stage. This is a balanced diaphragm first stage. T-shape to ease the hose management. We've got also a polyurethane shield to protect at the first stage. And for sure, we have the ACD system, the famous auto closure device. Permanent dry chamber to allows us to go through the EN250 water test. The second stage, this is a balance mechanism with a venturi vane to manage all the issues of free flowing, and also to allows us to go through the cold water test, some heat exchangers. And last but not least, an internal baffle to make sure the injection of the air will go directly to the mouth of the diver. And as a classic on all the regulators from AquaLung, the ComfortBite mouthpiece. Helix, you will refine the same first stage as we have on the Pro series, but this time without the dry chamber and without the ACD system. So it's a low version of the Helix Pro, and that one is just for the warm water and the one who want to dive on some exotic destinations. The second stage, here again, no heat exchangers because no need of cold water resistance. So just a venturi vane and an internal baffle and the ComfortBite mouthpiece. Last but not least, you will find the Helix Pro Octopus to allow the consumer to have the same design on the second stage. And as you discover it on the Helix Pro and Helix, the second stage is a bit more aggressive with more character compared to the core, because the core was on an old period of time where we have a kind of a soft design. Here, the regulator, the Helix Pro and Helix, will offer more personality to the consumer. So second stage on the Octo is the same as the Pro, but with the yellow color code, like all the octopuses we have on the range. Concerning the performances of the regulator, I will compare with the core because you all know the level of performance on the core. So I just compare the core and the Helix Pro, so the cold water version of the regulators, so the ones with a higher cracking effort. If you have a look on the curve, you will see that the little cross in red shows that the curve is not really in the middle because we have some issue with the sensor of the ANSTI breathing machine. This will not change the work of breathe. You can read on the below of the image. What it's important is to have a look on the vibrations you can see on the inhalation phase of the regulator. You can see that the Helix with the new side openings, the curve is less, not flat, but with less vibration. So we have a better absorption of the big amount of air the second stage is able to inject. So as you can read on the work of breathing, it changed nothing. It just will change the perception when you have the regulator on mouth. Now, concerning the weight of the regulator, definitely again is same. You can read the weight of first stage, second stages, and with the complete regulator, we play the same game at 1 gram. It's exactly the same values. Last but not least, concerning the pack, I know that in some countries this is really popular and it represents at least about 20% of the entire sales on regs we can have. So as a reminder, the Helix and Helix Pro will be available as single in DIN and yoke. You will have a version supplied with the Octo, but here it will be only available on Helix Pro version. We have a third option that will include a regulator, the Octo, the gauge, and the bag. And again, here it will be only available in Helix Pro, but again, DIN and a version that will be delivered with 2 first stage and 2 second stage, but one of the reg is delivered with a long 1 meter yellow hose. So what you have to remind, easy. Helix is for the enthusiast scuba divers. Unfortunately, this is where we have plenty of competitors. So definitely, we strongly believe that the new design of the Helix will be really helpful to fight the competition, and also the level of performances, as we just discussed. So definitely, all the necessary features on that segment, even sometime more. I remind you that the ACD is something exclusive on that segment. You can find only AquaLung regulators that will offer the ACD. Very nice level of work of breathe. So definitely you will be able to take market share with Helix Pro and Helix. Calypso and Titan, we just conduct a cosmetic change. So we just changed the colors of the Calypso and the Titan just to make sure you will be able to make nice assortment with the rest of the range. So the Calypso regulator will embrace this lime yellow just on the front cover. The entire rest of the regulator does not change. You will have exactly the same feature as the actual Calypso. And we did the same for the Titan. The Titan, we just changed the color code of it to print a blue wave and the new logo also. Legend will come also with an updated version, but we introduce the new logo on it. Also the level of performances, as we just discussed. So definitely all the necessary features on that segment, even sometime more. I remind you that the ACD is something exclusive on that segment. You can find only AquaLung regulators that will offer the ACD. Very nice level of work of breathe. So definitely you will be able to take market share with Helix.
Are you there? We're having a problem with the advancement of the picture.
On to the Calypso now.
Calypso and Titan, we just conduct a cosmetic change. So we just changed the colors of the Calypso and the Titan just to make sure you will be able to make nice assortment with the rest of the range. So the Calypso regulator will embrace this lime yellow just on the front cover. The entire rest of the regulator does not change. You will have exactly the same feature as the actual.
There we go. Okay. 1 second, guys. Now, let's open the camera. Apologies for that. Some technical difficulties. I'm not
change. So we just changed the colors of the Calypso and the Titan just to make sure you will be able to make nice assortment with the rest of the range. So the Calypso regulator will embrace this lime yellow just on the front cover. The entire rest of the regulator does not change. You will have exactly the same feature as the actual Calypso. And we did the same for the Titan. The Titan, we just changed the color code of it to print a blue wave and the new logo also. Legend will come also with an updated version, but we introduce the new logo on it. So you can see that now on the front of the second stage, we have AquaLung in big because we have to push the AquaLung brand. And you will find this declination of the print for Legend Elite, Legend MBS, and Legend. Concerning the range architecture of the regulators, top of the range Legend. Then mid-range, you will have the Helix Pro and Helix. And again, the Helix Pro is not here to replace the Legend. I remind you that on the Legend series, we have some specific features that we cannot find on Helix Pro and Helix. And then you've got the entry level with the Calypso and Titan regulators. Hope you enjoy. See you soon and take care of you. Bye.
Okay, thank you, Manu. And
Hi
over to
guys.
Jan.
Hello everybody. Thank you for watching this video, this presentation. Today I will present you the new range 2022. What we're gonna do, first we're gonna speak about the key initiative for 2022 with 3 different points. We're gonna go, of course, after on the product. First with the mask, I will present you all the new color, and I will focus on one product for one product review. After that, the fins, same, all the color and one product review, and we'll finish by the snorkel. So for the key initiative 2022, the first point, we want to implement inspiring color for 2022. I will come back, of course, after on this point. Second one, we want to renew the offer and bring some new technology to increase the value of our product. Third point, we want to put a new identity visual on our range. So first, the color palette. In 2022, we really want to bring some modern and design color in this range. The first example on the slide is the petrol color. So we want coordination between the mask, fin, and snorkel. Another example, the sand one. Same color with the mask, fin, and snorkel. Coordination, of course, with the whole product, but also with our snorkeling category. You will find also this petrol, sand, rain, apricot on this category too. Second point, added value. We want to increase the value of our product. You want to push up all our product with some option, with technology. For example, the pure clear lens. You will find this pure clear lens on the new Plasma, Technica, and Micromask. No more green things to be seen. About the lens, this lens will be clear to the edge. All the full lens will be clear. You will earn 20% of visibility compared to a classic one. The render of shape, contrast, and detail will improve. Second example of new technology of added value, the fast strap. You already know this product, very easy to set and universal compatibility. I will show you, of course, the new design for 2022. Last point, the new visual identity, very important for us. We want to have this visual identity for the top product. So we will have one product for each category. For example, the Vita will be with this white skirt and blue petrol frame for the snorkeling category. We will have also the Sphera X with this white skirt and blue petrol. Complete story about this color, white and petrol, for our top product. So guys, now let's go on the mass category. So first, before to go on the product, I will explain you how we built the range for 2022. Still, we have these 3 different levels, the entry level, the middle, and the top product, the good, better, and best. At the first level, we will have the look mask with one new color. For 2022, we will introduce a complete new mask, the Duetto mask, from the snorkeling category. So we take the opportunity to bring this mask for the scuba diving category. In the middle, of course, we will have new color for the Plasma, the Reveal 2. We discontinue the Plasma 13 lens to replace all the new Plasma with this ultra clear lens. Same for the Technica. So on the top product, we will have this white and petrol frame with the ultra clear lens for the best product. Also the new Mystic for dedicated diver, and we will have this combination of color for all the line. So let's see the product. For the Technica mask, we will carry over 3 colors, the black, the blue, and the white, and we will have 1 new color. Let's see the fitting and the color. Mystic DS, another new mask, another color. So we will stop the Horizon DS and the Profit DS for 2022, but we will keep the Mystic DS with 1 color, the white and petrol, to put this identity visual on our range. Now we're gonna go on the one product review, the AquaLung Plasma Mask. Let's take a look about the AquaLung Plasma Mask. It's a top-of-the-line product with a lot of detail to increase the comfort underwater. It's a monolens with frameless construction. Monolens means you have this glass, section glass on the top of the pocket nose, and it's a frameless construction. Standard process, they put the skirt directly to the lens. So the skirt is overmolded to the lens. So with this process, we have a very, very low volume inside, and you have a very, very compact mask with a close fitting design. On the top, on the skirt, you have this stability zone. So 2 on the top and 2 underneath. This stability zone increase the stability of the skirt. So it avoid deformation and keep the shape of the skirt. So avoid the mass pressure during a long dive. When you start diving, when you go down, the pressure increase, and to avoid the mass crushing into your face, you have this stability zone. So the stability zone are made with hexagonal structure for a better stability of the skirt. On the side, you have this very strong buckle. So the buckle is directly fixed to the skirt. So we have a lot of movement possible to the bottom, to the top, out and in. So very important, you can fold the mask and store the mask in your BCD, in your pocket or in the bag. It's a single button buckle. The strap. 3D strap, so in silicone. 3D start is very important. It increase the comfort and the adjustability of the mask in your head. The 3D design avoid slippery to the hood with your hair. Inside the mask, we have also these second lips all around the skirt. This second lip increase the surface in contact with your skin. So better comfort, and we have the AFT technology, Advanced Fit technology. This technology use 2 different structure, the matte structure and the gloss structure. So better sealing again and better comfort. So 3 different colors, the navy sand, the white, and the full petrol. Another mask, the Linea, dedicated for small size, for women, with 2 carryover products, the black and the pink version. And we will have 3 new colors, the full sand, full petrol, and the full white. Let's see the sizing and the color. What about the reveal 1? So we will have 5 carryover for this product, and we will bring on our range 2 very nice and funky colors. the skirt inside with black frame and the black yellow frame. Let's see the sizing and the color. The reveal 3 new colors for 2022. The red one, petrol, and black one. Let's see the sizing and the color. What about the look? So for 2022, we keep 4 products in carryover, like you can see on the screen, and we will have a complete new color, so with black skirt, so perfect for rental, for dive center, with this beautiful yellow frame for security underwater, so perfect for rental and diving center. And like I told you in our range, we take the opportunity to bring this Duetto mask from the snorkeling category to our scuba diving category. It's a perfect entry-level mask with B lens, and we will have 4 different colors of this product. The full black, transparent blue, transparent yellow, and the black with apricot frame. Let's see the sizing and color. To finish this mask category, you can see on the screen the new range of fast trap. So we want to bring some fun and some new design in this category. So we discontinue all the category and bring new color. So at the middle, you can see the classic color, white and black, black and white, the yellow and the blue. And around, we try to bring something with more design, like the US flag, the camo sand, jellyfish design, or the zebra and leopard, more funny. You can see the demonstration. Now let's talk about the fin category. First, the range architecture 2022. So we decided to stop the X-shot fin for 2022, but we want to reinforce our range with new color. New color on the Storm. You will see we will have 3 different colors. And also we bring a complete new fin in the Storm category, the Storm Max, dedicated for cold water. We carry over the Express ADG, the Shot FX, and the Stratos fins. Before to go in the new color, let's see the product review for the AquaLung Phaser fins. Let's take the closer look on the AquaLung Phaser fin. For 2022, we will have 2 new colors in the range. One in front of you, the red, petrol, and black. You can see on the blade we have 3 colors. 3 colors for 3 different materials. The first material will be hard plastic, a skeleton in hard plastic. We will have also rubber on the side and a soft material to increase the spoon effect during diving. It's a pretty snazzy, a pretty funky fins with a lot of detail on it to increase the comfort underwater. If we go on the foot pocket, so we use a very soft rubber to increase the comfort during diving. You can see you have a big and strong bungee with the heel pad on the top for an easy doming and doffing. We have also this big loop you can grab easily also with glove to put on your heel for a better adjustment. In front of the foot pocket, we have this zone we call the dead zone, and we integrate a very nice cutout to eliminate all the drag during swimming, so more efficient during your kite cycle. One thing very important too, the blade and the foot pocket, there is an angle between the blade and foot pocket for an effective angle of attack again during your kick cycle. Last but not least, this beautiful wave line made in with the hard plastic, so the skeleton, surrounded by rubber. It's made like a spring loading to increase the back return blade and to increase the stability of the blade. Let's see how we overmold the fin. The Storm Max, complete new fins. So after the real good success of our Storm for all water, for open heel foot pocket, we want to bring a new possibility for our diver. So it will be a fin for open heel dedicated for cold water. So you can use this fin with booties. It will be also the same foot pocket as the Phaser one. Same shape, same design. About the blade, we will have a blade a little bit more longer than the Storm, so dedicated for cold water. And still we will have the TPV monoprene blade, so one material blade for the blade and foot pocket. Let's see the color. About the Storm, so we carry over 4 colors for 2022, and we will have 3 new colors: the sand, the petrol, and the red. Let's see the color. What about the snorkel category? Same, first the matrix. So we decided in 2022 to stop the Zephyr snorkel, and we take the opportunity to bring some new color for all the category. For the Impulse, Impulse Flex, Impulse Dry, Zephyr Flex, we bring some fun and design color to have this combination with the mask and the fins. A new product for 2022, the Wrap SN snorkel. Perfect snorkel for traveling, so dedicated for scuba diving traveler. You can roll up the snorkel and you can store very easily your snorkel in your pocket or in a bag for traveling. Perfect custom fit, very light, and we will have a lot of, you can see the demonstration. And the last slide, it's the combination of color. So we speak about new color, new palette for 2022. And we have the Zephyr Flex on the slide. We have the AquaLung and the Impulse Dry. And I want to show you some different color, the petrol, the sand, the yellow, and the red. So perfect matching with all the category, mask, fin, and snorkel. Guys, thank you for watching this video, for watching this presentation. I hope you enjoy all this new product, all this new color for 2022. And I will see you soon underwater. Bye-bye.
Okay, thank you, Jan. Okay, guys, so with the end of Jan's presentation there with mask, fins, and snorkel, You can see we've got some great colours coming through, some nice updates to the range. Again, with the regulators, the Helix, and the Helix Pro, the Helix franchise as a whole, very exciting, attacking that mid-level or that the middle of the market where we expect to gain some ground and take some market share. Now, what we'll do, guys, is we'll take 10 minutes break. When we come back, we'll start again with Manu, who's going to take you through the BCD range, and again, something very exciting for you to have a look at there. Okay, so I'll see you all in 10 minutes.